Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the St. Louis Cardinals. So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Inside.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting third. The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Digging in now, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here it comes.
Ball one.
Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball one. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler O'Neill.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Ball that's outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
First baseman, number 22, Miguel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Donaldson. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is there. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. DeYoung on at first, nobody out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting sixth.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
And gone up into the second deck.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Victor.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Harrison Bader will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Bader.
Here comes the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran
Leading off for the
shortstop,
Twins,
Marwin
The
Gonzalez.
shortstop.
Hey, we're still in the early
Marwin
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting
So one
ninth,
away now in the Minnesota
second
third,
baseman,
and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Bader is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brian Reynolds.
Designated hitter,
He's 0 for 1 after
Brian
grounding out in his only
Reynolds.
trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Price ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, and they breeze through this half. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here
Leading
now
off,
is the
fourth
catcher,
base
Yadier
Lewis.
Molina.
One of the
catcher.
keys to securing a
Yeah,
win,
yeah.
they want to keep the pressure on
Mo
and try to
Vega.
build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called
One
strike
ball, one
1,
strike.
and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Now in the
Tommy.
box, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1
Edman.
here in the early going. And he waves at a
0-1
curveball
count.
there. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on
Up
and
next
missed
for
for
the
the
Cardinals.
second out.
the left fielder.
Striding in once
Tyler.
again, Tyler O'Neill. First 2 men in the
O'Neill.
inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
0-1.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, now what you want to be
Count
doing
is
on
2 and
2-0.
1.
Back to 2-1 now.
Hey, man, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
Ball even at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Buxton.
Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. At the plate,
The
Mitch
catcher,
Garver.
Number 8. Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So the big bat of
The first
Miguel
baseman,
Sano
number
digs in
22,
next.
Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. O'Neill looks up. Gone!
Now batting, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And
Leading
stepping
up
up is
for
the
St.
shortstop,
Louis.
Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Sano shading to his right. One down. One
Now
man gone
batting,
for the Cardinals
third
in the
baseman,
fourth, and that'll bring
Matt
up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. High in the air. Sano is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now
In now,
batting,
C.J.
the
Cron.
designated
And
hitter,
remember, he hit that
C.J.
two-run homer his first time
Cron.
up. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Cron makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up
Leading
the
off
former
for the
American
Twins,
League MVP,
the third
Josh
baseman,
Donaldson.
number 24, Josh
Now the first pitch
Donaldson.
here from Price. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Up
right
next for
fielder,
Minnesota, Eddie
Eddie
Rosario. Flied out in his
Rosario.
first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Digging
The
in,
batter, number
Marwin
9,
Gonzalez.
shortstop,
So far, 0 for 1
Marwin
with a flyout.
Gonzalez.
Now here it comes.
Nope.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's
1-0.
ball 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting. Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As Price starts him with a
0-1.
strike, it's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled off. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes another 0-2. Liner toward right center. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead
Leading
things
off,
off as
St.
we
Louis,
begin the home 5th.
The center fielder, Victor
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Reyes.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now
And that'll
batting.
bring up the former
The right
top
fielder,
prospect, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First offering on its way.
Aye.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in,
Yadier
Yadier Molina looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing
Leading
in
off
is
for
the
the Twins,
DH, Brian
The
Reynolds.
designated hitter, Brian
First
Reynolds.
delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The batter, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Sacrifice attempt here. A toss behind the back. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball one, no
0
strike.
for 2 for him to this point.
That's a ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Reyes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Reynolds is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Ready for
the
another
first
shot
baseman,
now, Miguel Sano. And their runners at the corners now.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it.
0-1.
This guy's definitely a good hitter.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 from Price.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Inside and a
2 strikes.
hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once
Now
again,
batting,
Max Kepler.
the left
No hits
fielder,
in 2 trips to
Max
the plate for him in the
Kepler.
ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Not even close
0-1
on
the
that
count.
swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Lays off that
2
time,
strikes.
and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's a pop-up now. Carpenter has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy
Leading
Edman.
up
He
for
struck
the
out
Cardinals,
swinging in his
the
last trip
second
to the
baseman,
plate.
Tommy
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Edman.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I got the count 0 and 2.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Rosario. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box,
batting,
Tyler
the
O'Neill,
left
and
fielder,
speed's the name of the game with him.
Tyler
Despite being a bronze-tier player, he
O'Neill.
can be an absolute terror on the base paths.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a
High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone!
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, number
So
11.
now it'll be the 4-hole
Shortstop,
hitter, Paul DeYoung.
Paul
1 for 2 in the
DeYoung.
ballgame thus far.
Ball 1.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss
Count
by a whole
1-0.
lot. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. 7th inning ready to roll. And here's
Leading off for
Donaldson.
the Twins, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. So base is empty now after
Up
the
next
double
for the
play.
Twins,
And that'll give way
the
to the
second
veteran
baseman,
second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
From the stretch. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Too high,
Count is
1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Soft liner to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As Price starts him with a
0-1
strike,
count.
it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a double steal try here.
Ladies
A
and
swing
gentlemen,
and a miss
please
as he
join us
chased
for
with
the
2 strikes.
traditional
And
seventh
that
inning.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
Leading
He
off
comes
for
in
the
0 for
Cardinals,
2 thus far.
the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gonzalez is up with it, and there's one away. One
Now
gone
batting,
for the Redbirds
the
in the 7th,
designated hitter,
and that'll bring up the big first
C.J.
baseman, C.J. Cron.
Cron.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Victor
the center
Reyes.
fielder,
He was retired after
Victor
popping out in his last at-bat.
Reyes.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Hey!
2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the
Leading off for
catcher,
Minnesota,
Mitch Garver.
the
Even
catcher,
though we're
number
moving
8,
into the back end of this
Mitch
game, they're only down by a
Garver.
couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As Price starts him with a
0-1 for
strike,
count.
it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Now the 0-2 from Price. High in the air out to center field. Reyes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So a
The
runner
batter,
at first now with
the left
one
fielder,
away, and that'll
Max
bring up the outfielder,
Kepler.
Max Kepler. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Two and 0 to the
that's
Twins
inside.
left fielder. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one.
in.
3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0. Slow grounder to first. He's right there. And he'll just
He's
step
out.
on first here to take the shooter out. Josh Donaldson
The
digging
third
in
baseman,
now.
number
He reached on a
24.
single last time and
Josh
later wound up scoring.
Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it strikes. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next
Leading
will be a
up for the
speed threat in the form of outfielder
right fielder,
Harrison Bader.
Harrison
Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the
Bader.
bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he
Oh,
held
that's
up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The batter. The catcher. Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Molina.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Now a
1-1.
splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled off. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter number
So the
19.
batting order turns over
Second
now and set to
baseman,
go. Tommy Edman, 0 for 3 with a couple of
Edman.
strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Stepping in and ready
Up next
for
for the
another
Cardinals,
shot, Tyler
the
O'Neill.
left
So far,
fielder,
2 for 3 in this one.
Tyler.
And that last at-bat when he
Oh,
went deep, he
deal.
turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try
0-1
not
the
to throw it
count.
right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Now a big
0-2 the
fastball,
count.
and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he'll try and
got to
tempt
count
him with
1 and
one in
2.
the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping
Leading off for
in the
Minnesota,
long ball
the right
threat, Eddie
fielder, number
Rosario.
20, Eddie Rosario.
Now the first pitch here from Price. In the air out to left. O'Neill is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Ready
The
now,
batter,
Marwin
number 9,
Gonzalez.
shortstop,
He was a double play victim
Marwin
last time around.
Gonzalez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
Giovanni
attention,
Gallegos
please.
comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching
shut
for the
things
Cardinals.
down here in the 9th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Luis Arias will move into the
Big
on-deck
hit for
circle now to
Minnesota.
try to get something
Number
started
2,
here with one gone in the
Luis
inning.
Arias.
And he throws the fastball by him
0-1.
here, 0-1. Gallegos is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able
Now
to pitch
batting,
out of trouble.
the second
Trouble that's
baseman,
created by the
Jorge
pitchers before you, or
Polanco.
sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed.
One
So
ball,
with that, they
2
find
strikes.
themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and he pops him up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.